Hi, everyone. This is Bee Sedgwick again with an introduction to Corner of Calm. And the world is, especially here in the United States, seems to be at a very sort of often tense and anxious place. So, and I've been sort of stuck or sort of committed to doing some things that we can do both to mitigate some of that and to um, give us some of our own empowerment and tools. And when I was talking about doing today, I talked about beauty, curiosity, and hope. But before you can get to any of these, you need to get a little bit calmed down. And I know a lot of people are around a lot of tension. So I want to say the first way to do that usually is through the breath and being conscious in how you breathe. If you hang out with any of the things we do, I share multiple breaths and we practice them and we play around with them. But with Court of Calm, we usually do one, which, if you do it slowly and thoughtfully, is a sort of an instant reset to the whole body. So I invite you to do this with me. I'll just talk you through it once and you can do it whenever you like. So get comfortable, your feet on the floor. And when you take a deep breath in, imagine it going under your skin. And that's the variation I want you to do today, tonight, or right now. Because under your skin, like you can sort of like feel it if you're breathing in. So it actually can go down to your fingers and through your legs and down to your toes, sort of like just spreading out all over you, and then let it out, but let it out slowly so you can just feel like it's seeping out. So it's just sort of seeping out, and so your skin and the breath is sort of wrapping you in this embrace as you do that. And from that place, I'd like you to find, what do you see right now that's beautiful? It could be as simple as today happens to be. I don't know when you're listening or watching this. I mean, know when you're watching it, but when you're watching it later, is St. Patrick's Day. So maybe it's just green. Maybe the one beautiful thing you do is the fact that there's green, or the really amazing hats that belong to someone who has stayed in this room that you can see behind me. But what do you see around you that is simply beautiful? And just sit with that for a minute. Because the more often we can actually simply notice beauty, the more power we have in claiming now, the more power we have in claiming what's possible and what can be going on in the world. Because one of your superpowers is your curiosity. And I'd invite you to play with, when you're playing with curiosity, besides where can you find beauty, is where where can you find possibility? Or maybe you can, like, sort of, for me, just sort of, what is supposed to be happening? What do you want to appear and to have happen that is a little disruptive, maybe in a positive way? What, so is there a place of positive disruption? Is that a thing? Curiosity. Um, what, and my main piece, the one I've been holding that's keeping me going, is what is there out there that is uniquely mine to do? What is appearing, what is going to appear, that is my right action, my place in all this? And this whole conversation, the beauty and the curiosity, gets glued together by hope. And hope, some people have a lot of trouble with hope. They think it's sort of like an outrageous claim, that it's sort of a pie in your sky, a Pollyannish kind of place. But to actually dare to live in hope, that to know that somehow when you're both present and curious, you can, there's that inkling that something can happen. Something's going to happen. I saw something happen. Something can happen something is happening, something is unraveling, something is going to work out the way it should work. And it's that place, that's the fuel. That's the fuel that'll get you to where you're meant to be. It's all part of the curiosity things and all that. So thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. And yes, just completely thank you.